Sometimes, nature's horrors feel ripped straight from a nightmare. You've seen it in The Last of Us, a fungus that turns humans into mindless zombies, spreading infection across the world. Fiction, right? Well, not entirely. Meet Cordyceps, a very real fungus terrorizing the insect kingdom. Right now, in the shadows of forests and jungles, it's turning bugs into unwilling puppets. But why do these fungi do this? And what if, just what if, Cordyceps found a way to target humans? Well, you might think it's impossible, but the reality might be closer than you imagine. Now, the Cordyceps isn't a single fungus, it's an apocalyptic family of around 750 species, and each one has evolved to target a specific type of insect or arthropod, whether that be an ant, a wasp, or even a tarantula. When a spore lands on one of these unsuspecting insect hosts, it begins to burrow inside, slowly taking over the body. Most of the time, the insect will act as normal initially, but not long after, horrifying symptoms will begin to show. You see, the Cordyceps infiltrates the nervous system, sending chemical signals that override the insect's brain. Suddenly, it's not just an insect anymore, it's a puppet dancing to the fungus's tune. This isn't just some random takeover either. The Cordyceps have a plan. The infected insect is compelled to climb upwards, clinging to a high vantage point like a leaf or a branch. Once there, it dies, locked in place as the fungus erupts from its body in a nasty, grotesque spire. This death stalk then rains spores down onto the colony below, infecting even more victims and spreading itself further. Imagine being trapped in your own body, unable to stop the thing controlling you. Chilling, isn't it? So why doesn't this same thing happen to humans? Well, the answer lies in our biology. As mentioned before, Cordyceps fungi have evolved to target insects, specifically their body temperatures, exoskeletons, and biochemistry. Humans, with our warm-blooded bodies and vastly different immune systems, are simply too alien for the fungus to infect. The problem is that evolution is unpredictable, and fungi are relentless survivors. Some are already evolving to survive at human body temperatures, and as the days get warmer, that barrier between us and them is starting to look fragile. Recently, researchers discovered a new fungal strain that could survive at human body temperatures. A major breakthrough, but not exactly news you want to hear. Does this mean that Cordyceps could evolve in a similar way? Well, experts say the odds are very low, but never zero. As you're likely well aware, the Earth is getting warmer, and rising global temperatures are already forcing fungi to adapt. So what happens when the barrier keeping Cordyceps away from us starts to erode? Even worse, fungi as a whole are far more adaptable than most life forms. They've existed for over 1 billion years, thriving in some of the most hostile environments on Earth, from Arctic tundras to volcanic soils. Unlike viruses or bacteria, fungi have an unparalleled ability to mutate and evolve, often faster than we can even study them. But let's step back for a second. Why do Cordyceps zombify their hosts in the first place? Well, it all comes down to survival. Unlike animals, fungi can't move. They're stuck where they grow. So over millions of years, they've developed a strategy as cunning as it is terrifying, controlling their hosts. By forcing infected insects to climb high into the trees, Cordyceps ensure their spores catch the wind, spreading far and wide like nature's own bioweapon. As of yet, scientists still don't fully understand how Cordyceps pull this off. It's not like the fungus replaces the insect's brain, it's more like it hijacks it, controlling behavior without completely shutting it down. If you really think about it, somewhere inside that zombified insect, part of it might still be aware, trapped in its own body, which is unbelievably creepy to even think about. Now let's get back to that question. What if some mushroom could infect humans like it does those poor ants? Well, it's certainly a scary thought. Imagine waking up one day, feeling normal at first, but slowly losing control of your body. Your movements aren't your own, all while something is wriggling in your skull. Your mind screams for freedom, but it's trapped beneath the commands of something else. You feel compelled to do things you wouldn't normally do, all while the stalks are piercing out of your skin. Terrifying, isn't it? Yet, in a strange twist, Cordyceps might hold the key to groundbreaking medical advancements. Scientists are already exploring its potential to treat cancer and heart disease. But here's the danger. When we push the boundaries of nature, there's always a risk of unleashing something we can't control. So at least for now, humans are off the menu for the zombie mushrooms. But as nature continues to shift, so does the balance of power. If cordyceps ever found a way to cross the line, we might just have another pandemic on our hands.